Alright everyone, we're starting the stream a little late here. I ran into a couple issues you guys have been talking about a little bit in Discord, and this is the first time I've had them. I swear I've tested the, honestly, I actually even have proof that I've used these features, because the 91 video where me and Falcon went through the paints, I was obviously using the live paints feature just fine, but now it's not wanting to work for me. So we'll see what we've got. I'm kind of sad about it for the 500 though, because I wanted to run with the Army, Navy, U.S. Coast Guard, all that stuff, paint schemes that they ran at Daytona, and the roster for that matter. But I can't do that easily. Excuse me. Literally have a hair in my mouth. That's annoying. And I can't get it either. There we go. Gross. Sorry. Grossest thing. But yeah, so we can't do that, unfortunately. So that's kind of sad that I can't change the roster at the moment. But we've got, so it's just going to be default paints. There's a slight chance of 273 cars being on the track together. Those are all things I can't control right now. But what I can control is rehiring our team of, oh man, but there's better crew available, Ty. You know what? We are going to hire new. New season, we're going to hire new. We'll see if you guys, you know, if you comment, whatever, I'll add you to the crew at some point. I'll randomly assign them again. So you have to reapply. I'll have to center my wheel on my screen. That would help too. Yeah, so unfortunately the old ones didn't gain enough points to be worth it. I don't want to go crazy because I know we're going to have some challenges yet. We're still pretty far from being a top team, but I don't want to, you know, we can only go so high up with the prices.
Sid had me LOL.
I'll add you guys.
Sid, and then I get immediately let go.
In 91, we could rehire you, but rehire you. I'll put you guys in. I'll have to do it between stream. Well, I mean I could do it right now, but I'm gonna do it between streams.
Sid, sorry, Ty LOL. Falcon 1824. Sid, I did too.
You know what? He's only a little more. Well, it is just the gas man. How fast? How can somebody have skill as a gas man to put gas in faster? Although this is the one crew member that improved. What the heck? From last time.
2016. Sid hype.
Yeah, unfortunately, I know some of you guys, I think you were just getting in as I was explaining, but unfortunately, we're not going to have all of the bells and whistles today. 99 potential, jeez. You know what, worth it. I won't be able to swap in the paint schemes. It's going to be all default paint schemes today. I literally just, for the first time, started getting the problems you guys were talking about in the Discord with paint schemes. And I don't know why. I haven't had an issue up to this point. I didn't recheck it after the last update because I didn't change anything with that functionality, so I'm not sure. Actually, I have a hunch as to what broke. I think I know what broke. Hold on. I'm going to fix it right now. We're going to do this live. I added code to check that auto disconnects when you connect to the game, and maybe that's auto disconnecting. Let me finish hiring the crew and we'll save it, that way we have that done, and then we'll see if this stuff works or not. Yeah, I know I should probably go high-end chassis builder, but that's all right. We're gonna step our way up. Okay. Also trying to remember my buttons with the wheel is difficult. Okay, I know what that one is.
Falcon 1824. Sid, yay, live fix.
Maybe live fix. I just saved that as, okay, well, I'll just overwrite it and rename it next time, that's fine. Alright, let's back out of this. You know what, I'll even, I'll even do save states. That way if I run into an issue... Oh, I had a save state from the career. Well, that's fine. Whatever. But that way if we run into an issue, I could just load the save state. And it should be fine. I don't know why I changed the difficulty. It doesn't matter. Okay. So what I was thinking is... I have a check for the connected... it's supposed to check whether you're at the track or not, and then auto disconnect you, which is right here. And I think this is triggering... No, it should be on apply driver stats, which shouldn't actually happen when you do... No, maybe it's not this issue then. We'll see. Load that pack, finalize the pack. Paints. I wonder if connecting first would work. So I didn't try that. Oh, I have another instance open. And I've been getting this too. I already know how to fix that though, is the good news. It's trying to disconnect the controller when the controller's already disconnected. That's what that problem was. Let me just change. Yeah, no, it's broke. I don't know why that happens now. It doesn't make any sense. I'm still going to try live fix. Screw it. There's no rush in the career. I'd rather fix this for everyone sooner than later. Okay, so options. Make sure the driver name matches up. Let's see what this says when I click that. Unfortunately, the first one it's going to do is Rick Mast. So, although I could just skip ahead.
Falcon 1824. Said I've been getting the same issue you just got.
Yeah, I know. I said all you guys are getting it. The closing one everybody's going to get it if you don't have a controller connected to your computer. That's why I wasn't seeing it. And my wheel's not detecting as a controller via the same input method that I'm doing my checks. So that's why. If you have a controller hooked up that the mod tool detects, then you won't get the error on close. But this driver apply one, I know everybody has it right now. I don't know what it is exactly because I didn't change this code. That's the weird thing. And Falcon, you know firsthand, I showed you the 91 pack. I swapped the paints live. We did that the whole way through the video. So it was working for me totally fine. And I know I didn't touch this code since then, so that's what's got me confused. I'm wondering... It should just be... How many car skins do you have? No, car texture ID is what I want. This has just become not at all what it's supposed to be for this video, but that's fine. We're gonna... I want this fixed. I want this to work. So it should change that guy.
Falcon 1824. Said yep, it gets weird.
So the paint IDs. Which one am I using here? Number 3. So it should change it to 5. In that location, which is that guy, which is what I checked. So that, yeah, 94. So when this happens, it should change that to 5, and it's not. So why is it not? Why is it? That doesn't make any sense. Because that's all it is. This is all it is to change the texture, is these 2 lines. So really what it's telling me is if I... One of the cheats... Oh, I still have this on. Well, that would be part of the problem, but that's not the problem. Let's do it again. Because I turned them back on, which is weird because they should not be applying those numbers either. That's the other thing that doesn't make sense when I'm reapplying them. Is it just applying? Maybe it's just applying them. Well, now it says 05. Although, it says Armor Classics for everybody. It must be, there must be some value it's changing in memory that doesn't get changed back by the cheats. That's offsetting this whole freaking table. That's scary. That shouldn't happen. Am I... Where's my dad? Are you the culprit? Is it because I have this car enabled? Is that my culprit? Because that would be crazy. No, that's not it. Well, no, it's... Hold on. I gotta restart it once. We gotta close this out.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Let's reload and disable. Speed up, emulator. Why are you... Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why. I'm taking screenshots that meant to be speeding up. Okay. That's fine. It's not correct because I didn't turn them on in the first place. So that's... Oops. Okay. But now if I shut them off, let me try to apply. Again, apologies for the delay. If you're watching this back after the fact, you can skip ahead till we're playing. If I don't figure it out quickly, then we'll probably just go ahead and run with the default paints. And yeah, I messed them up. Okay. So that means something. Hold on, I got, let me see something here. Wait a second, what if one of these addresses got changed? No, that's the textures. Well, none of them are, this one got updated. No. None of them are really changed this week. This is stuff that changes every time you run. Yeah, because what doesn't make sense is like this is 05, which is correct for the Hooters car, but what's incorrect is that it's using a different entry entirely, and it's not even he is more like in game. This slot has more than one car, so it's using the same slot for every driver that's like offset and incorrect, and I don't know how that can happen initially unless it's... Oh, you know what? I could load that save state to get back to where we were. Not this one. This guy. Let's... Okay. So I'm going to save right there again so we can try stuff a little quicker. What I want to see is what these texture IDs are. So it's 32. It's converting to int. I have a way to do this, I think. So if I take, what I want to check is that it's not leaving this table, and I can do that once I find the edges. This table's freaking huge. Okay, wait, no, that's part of it. here. Copy that address. Put that right there. We don't want a value less than that. And then why is there a write track.os? There's the Seymour Cameos cheat. There's the shoot it out, race the best. These are all the cheat codes, but there's a write track cheat code? Anybody want to try that one? See what it unlocks? Alright, so we don't want it going pretty much outside of this range.
Union Pacific 8518 Productions said, hey, I'm here in the chat. The 2006 mods are very detailed and amazing, and the fantasy drivers scheme are a pretty like Thowback schemes.
Yeah, I didn't paint them, so I can't take credit for the paints. What if I just... What if I get rid of all the other stuff? Because I know this is working correctly, but I could get rid of this. This is the other thing that's new-ish. That's the car number. I'm going to just disable these things, I think. And then we'll at least get the paint schemes for tonight, and then I can figure this out another time. Team name. Carnums and RGB should be fine. Let's just see if this works for the paints. Because then I'll at least have the problem narrowed down and I'll work from there. Alright, let's just change him, hit apply. I don't need my breakpoints anymore. Go ahead. And survey says it's all wrong. Well, if it's all wrong right there, then I can do my check I was gonna do here. Hang on. This should not be is what's throwing me off. Just see if it gets oh. Live coding. Is all that happens is those are the right to memories. Is there anything else? No. It should just be those. And then we get a load our save state. Because the only thing that makes sense is if it's out of that range that it's supposed to be, because the fact that the only reason I'm sure of that is that if you turn the cheat back on for the defaults, it doesn't work. They still say messed up. So that shouldn't happen. It didn't hit that breakpoint, and they still get messed up. So then that's fine. It's staying within the range. Let's just throw a continue here. And I don't need to worry about the rest of... I can actually put this back in. So then it should only write this, which is the texture ID, which was correct. Again, this will narrow down the problem further. Although the fact that it wasn't going outside of that range is really confusing as to why it's wrong at all. Also, it like I said before, I didn't change any of this code so in a while. So I don't know why it would be. Well, that worked. So it's somewhere in this range. It's somewhere here that's going wrong. That's not even happening, that part of code. The new stuff that did change that I tested and was fine was changing the car number image that's shown. But all right, so we got it working now. We can continue our stream anyway. And we can run all the paints for Daytona. Oh wait, what about the part-time? Wait, hold on. If this was working, I want this to be there, so we can change who's in or out of the 500.
8,518 productions. Said so Elliot Sadler in number 38. His Valpak scheme is Ernie Irvin's 1998 Skittles scheme.
Yeah, all those are fantasy. Those are all just those aren't real throwbacks that they ran. It's just ones that Pickled and Mosby decided to do for fun. Let's see if this still works. Just hit apply and see if it breaks it. No, okay, should be back to regular. Yep, okay. So we're good. So I can change this so that we have all of the cars that ran the 500 in the game. So Mickey Gibbs, we're going to make him full-time. Because I want the 500 to have the correct paints and people. We're going to put Phil full-time and Bill Schmidt part-time for the 73 car, so there's no dupe. I have to change Greg Sachs, and the other Army cars, Dave Marcus. Or, well, I mean, it's not just Army, but you know what I mean. All right, so that's all the, that should be good. Cool. So let's get back to our career mode. And we'll load. I will narrow down that fix and have that out for you guys tomorrow or Monday, depending on. By the way, here's my car. So our sponsors, let's remind ourselves of the goals because I really don't remember their goals. So our main sponsor is Gatorade. They want us to finish 25th or better, which is not great. They're going to be tough to please because we're not that fast yet consistently. Mac Tools is on the back. They want an average start of 30th. John Deere tractors are on the side. They want us to get top 25 in points. These are tough goals. We got Superflow, which I put on the back bumper as well as here. They just pay us, and Rain-X joined on us as well. So this is the new paint for the 91 season to start. You see this one's very customized to the sponsor, so that means if I change sponsors, which is probably going to happen, we're going to have some work to do on the paints. So that's fine. All right, make sure that's applied, and we're going to go live controls. We're going to actually just hop right in. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to find out together whether the 125s work with the tool or not. I think I have to change the max field size to be safe. We don't really need a crap ton of grip for... I know if it was 91, I would say we need a crap ton of grip for Daytona. We definitely need power. And we have no choice on the downforce. So we got what we got there. Speed up the loading. I'm going to be doing a lot more save states than I usually do, just for safety's sake throughout, with all the new tools and stuff too. So let me pause it here. I do not have my pause button synced again because it's not detecting my wheel with the current input detection. So I'm going to go ahead and we are running the Daytona 500. We're going to run Daytona Spring and Daytona Fall or Summer, whatever. Our max field size. Oh, I actually left that checked. That might have messed up my roster anyway, but that's fine. We overrode it. And
Get
hit
ready. Here comes the time
apply
lapse.
qualifying times. I'm going to change this back to what I had it. All right. Oh, and Rob Moroso's icon doesn't work for me. Ooh, neither does Tim Richmond's. That's interesting. Maybe. Oh, okay. Well, some of the icons are going to be a little wrong in the game, but that's fine. But Davey Allison's on the pole for the 500, it seems. And no, I don't want to restart. I know throttle is. Yeah, see, this is the problem. Throttle is as X button does not work great with the game. You didn't even start me in 4th gear. We were that not up to speed that we started in 3rd gear. Oh, I also didn't do... Hang on. I wanted to do the wider camera. Wide view for cockpit, which should be there. Apply the game that should... No. There we go. Okay, so we got wider view camera for the in-car for this. I am on a wide screen, so I feel like this field of view is probably more appropriate. I see my driver's suit's not working to what I have loaded, but... Oh, I have to dump the textures yet. I didn't do any of this stuff yet. I didn't get a chance. So my paint scheme is probably not even correct. Or, because I didn't rename anything. But we'll do that. We'll jump into happy hour and do that stuff before the race starts. So we'll just stay in car here and should be fine. Also, I have to get used to using a wheel in this game. Oh my god, we're going to be slow. Oh no, it was the first lap, it's fine. Because we were at 160 at the line. We're going to be last. If you're ever not last on the first lap on the super speedways here, when they start you off so freaking slow, then you might need to up the qualifying times. But I mean, I guess you'll know by your second lap, because your second lap's what you really want as your goal for you know, the times being balanced well in the game. Alright, not the most tidy queue line, but again, the wheel's not quite got a dead zone to it, so I'm a little tiny bit wobbly. Oh, 22nd, that's good. Get the 125s then. Alright, so we're going to save it. Oh shoot, I can't do happy hour if I'm doing the 125. Alright, well I guess we're running this. So my car's going to be wrong if we pit or get the ATA car. We'll pause it and let's apply the new stuff. So we'll go live controls. I am going to change the max field. How many people are in the, is it 22? 21. Go on CT. So just for safety's sake, I'm going to change this to 21.
CT Racing Corner. Said what up?
Although that might not... If it's still 43 in memory, it probably won't be, but if it's still 43 in memory, then it's actually going to not be applying ratings to half the people. Alright, I do have it set to Daytona. The race length. Oh, we could have random events in the freaking shootout. How many laps is this? Nope, wrong button. It's 12. Alright, we only need, we're going to do up to 2. We're going to set it to 12. We're going to calculate and apply, I think, at that point. Oh, player events need to be on. Why are they not on?
Radio check. Check that.
Now we're back on.
Looks good. Sounds
Also,
okay.
I want to lower the
Okay, driver.
AI speed
luck
gap
today.
here for super
CT
speedways.
Racing Corner. Sid can't get the 2025 PNs to work.
Don't use the live paints option. It's broken right now. I'll have a fix in the next day or two. So just reset the whole emulator, regenerate, and don't use the live paints.
CT Racing Corner.
I know
Sid,
CT.
I followed your video
I know.
from them and it makes it all wrong.
Yes, the live paints are incorrect right now, CT. They're broke. I will have them fixed. I just finally got them to not work for me today for the first time. They worked for me through everything. I even just recorded the 2006 stuff last night and it worked. So I don't know why it broke now, but it broke. So I'll have it fixed then, so don't sweat it. Alright. Oops. Jesus.
CT Racing Corner. Said okay MB, sorry.
No, it's all good, dude. You weren't here for it. Actually, I think I see some of the data that might be offset, because look at those, the bubble icons for the RGB values. That's not correct. The 1 cars shouldn't be slightly blue, petty shouldn't be slightly pink. The 53s should be black, I think. Yeah, so potentially maybe the RGB values are what's offsetting and saving in the wrong spot. Everybody's blowing us away right now. What is happening? Oh, you know what? My AI settings for the pack for Daytona are with the gaps at 0.5. So by lowering that gap, they're going to be going too fast for us. So I'm going to actually change that just because I didn't test with other ratings, so we're going to do it that way.
Good luck today.
And
CT Racing Corner. Said yet it was weird, I finally got Cow's mod to work as well.
why is it? Oh wait, hold on. I forgot. You gotta shake the wheel down for it to recenter. It has to map. I hate when it does that. Okay, enough pausing. Yeah, Chaos Mod works now that it's a button. Really easy. And now the 53 slowed way down, which is accurate to his ratings.
8,518 productions. Said I think you need to set the RPM only on 7,100 or 7,200.
What are you talking about?
Racing Corner. Said and Lord it was funny as hell.
Oh, you're talking about the setup. Dude, I don't mess with the setups. We run... Oh, God!
Said some.
We run default only. How much, Neko?
CT Racing Corner. Said Nico was up. Nico Darius. Said how are things? Nico Darius. Said having fun today.
No,
CT Racing
not
Corner.
having fun today.
Said good. CT Racing Corner. Said some would have a day off.
Oh, unless you were asking CT specifically, then never mind.
Darius. Said I did the Coke 600. It didn't go so well.
Oof. Oh, I forget being on the gas across the line skips the replay. Dang it. That would have been a good replay because Marcus actually spun with a flat right in front of us. Alright, so we only got 5 laps to go to get some spots back, but they're on the correct ratings now for spreading out.
Said I was asking all of you.
Oh, okay.
Union Pacific 8,518 productions. Said I think the 71 spun out and he's the wall collided with the 1 car.
Yeah. No, he did. Not me. To answer your question, Neko, I was doing great until right when I was about to start the stream. I realized that the problem everyone was saying about the paints not working with the live paints options was suddenly happening to me, even though it hadn't been before. So we jerry-rigged a I don't know if fix is the right word, but it's doing some of the things it's supposed to now. I can at least change the paint schemes for tonight, but I had to disable other stuff that is supposed to change. I don't know why things got messed up or changed. I do think I know. I know. Okay, how do I explain this? I know what it's changing in memory to completely mess up the whole thing, and part of that is that I think it's changing data at the edges of the table, which are actually pointers to the beginning and end of the table. So it's causing the game to check a different part of memory than it's supposed to for the paints.
Looks like you've got heavy wheel damage.
We got a right rear flat. Why us? Oh my god. At least nothing hit us. And yeah, no, my paint's not loaded, I know. We gotta go to happy hour after. Oh, the random events are working just fine. Oh my gosh. I could dump my car. Wait, what's my...
C2 Racing Corner. Said doing decent. Nico did crap in the ARCA League, was running P7 in the Glen and I was streaming it on Steam Labs and I overcorrected in the corner after the bus stop and destroy my car. Nico Darius.
Jeez.
Said need more cautions.
Well, my pit crew suit's working. I just have to dump the rest here. Where's my car? Dude, where's my car? Oh, alright. Oh, it ended under yellow? I could have just not pit with a flat and finished better than I did. A bunch of BS. I didn't even think about that.
Nico Darius. Said BTW. Nico Darius. Said the pylon is off by 1.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Union Pacific 8518 Productions. Said you did spin out into the grass.
Well, it's going to be a happy crew when they get back to the shop. They can immediately go to work on next week's car without having to worry about fixing anything from this race, and that makes for a much less stressful atmosphere.
The 7 car has someone new to look out for on race day.
You don't make it into Winston Cup racing without being competitive, and sometimes these instincts get a little...
A couple things are off by 1 right now, Neko.
What happens next?
Alright. Rob Moroso is chill with me, apparently. That's as much as I got. So Ernie Irvin wins our Twin 125. I know Moroso's icon's not working, but that's fine.
Said, oh yeah, Nico, have you seen my channel recent?
Well, now we're going to be at the back. But I want to go into happy hour to get our paint scheme
Said
done.
I'm also to 1,000 subs. I'm at 957 right now. Nico Darius.
That's not going to show us, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, good. Because that's what I want. No, I don't need a debugger anymore. Dump on dump.
CT Racing Corner. Said I'm close to 1,000 subs. I'm at 957 right now.
No, not
Nico
that
Darius.
button.
Said been only focusing on watching AJS channel. CT Racing Corner. Said fair.
Okay, this one. And I think that's this one.
Nico Darius. Said sorry mate.
I don't
It's been a
know.
busy time. CT Racing Corner.
Just
Said
this
it's all
one.
good mate.
That's fine.
Nico Darius. Said can't wait till you hit 1K.
There we go. So that works. My car works. Alright, cool. Alright, we're good to race. Oops, that's not the right one. How about actually pause? We're good to race now, finally. I just have to set up on the
C2
initial
Racing
go
Corner.
here.
Here we are at the Great American
Said
Race.
God
Alright,
damn it.
here we go.
500, the Nascar Winston Cup Series premier event. This is Joe Moore, and I'm with Barney Hall to bring you live flag-to-flag coverage on MRN. This track is known by everyone, race fan or not. But for these race teams, it's a glory all its own when you can get a win here.
Well, you're right. To
CT
have your name
Racing
mentioned
Corner.
as a former winner here at
Said
Daytona
once it
puts you
does
on a
happen,
list
I
of
am
some
gonna
drivers
cry.
that these guys have admired since they were kids.
Mark Martin always seems to come up just a little short of the championship battle.
He's been the Winston Cup runner-up 4 times now, and for a guy this competitive, that has to hurt. But every year, he's right back in the hunt, and eventually his number will come up.
The 7 car has been building his reputation as a rough driver out there on the
What?
track.
What do you mean?
Quite honestly, I think his driving has gotten a little out of control. It's one thing to be out there driving aggressively and fighting for position,
Wow.
but he's gone over the line as of late.
Wow. MRN just trashing on me after the off season. All right, let's pause it. Let's get our stuff connected. Yes, I know Tim Richmond's icon's off. I already am aware. Let me set this back to 43. That's a loud noise. Sorry.
CT Racing Corner. Set PFFFF.
Okay, we're gonna do 0 to 5 random events. I'll re-roll them off camera after I hit calculate, so that you guys don't know
Radio check.
what they end
Check
up being.
that. Looks good. Sounds okay.
Re-roll. I'm not even gonna look. All right, and we're gonna do a save state just to be safe, because we've been having enough issues today. 40 laps at Daytona, starting from dead last.
Union Pacific 8,518 productions. Said so. Davey Allison is in the pole for the race.
Yep. No, we established that when we did qualifying,
CT Racing Corner. Said let's go, David.
because the front row gets locked. It was him and Ernie Irvin. Front row. Is that Bodine back here? What, Bodine? What are you doing back here, bud? Oh, checkups, checkups. Did Bodine crash out of both Daytona races or something? That he'd be this far back? In real life, I mean? In 91? Oh, I didn't turn the pylon on. I'm forgetting everything today. Can you tell it's been a while since I've done this? Although you said the pylon's like off by one. Mine, none of the car icons are showing up, so that's fun. How are there new issues? How is it every time? Like, I swear to God, all this stuff. Oh, the interval's off by one. I see what you're saying. They didn't get. I didn't get the offset right. I gotcha.
Said hot.
Okay. What's up, Doodlebug? We got all kinds of issues going on, but you know, it is what it is. So you know, we'll call that close enough. Oh God! I shouldn't have. I'm gonna. I know I don't not mulligan, but I'm gonna
Okay,
mulligan.
Good luck today.
Because that was only because I paused and unpaused at an unfortunate time. We're we're all good now.
3.8 car. You now in the lead.
0747. Said hello.
Hey, what's going on, GWO? Welcome in. Alright. I'm done messing with settings. We're done with issues. This is race time now. Daytona 500 time. Put all that behind us.
47. Said doing good.
Good.
Union Pacific 8,518 productions. Said now Ernie Irvin takes the lead.
Yeah, from the outside pole. They're still side by side up there for the lead.
CT Racing Corner. Said let's go racing.
Also, there's going to be a lot more drivers in the 91 pack than the 90 that swap out every race,
3.5 car. You now in the lead.
because the number of full-time drivers is a lot less in this pack. Ricky Rudd got the lead of the first lap from, I think, third starting spot? I'm actually not sure. I didn't really look at the lineup that much. Go ahead, Hillenberg. Tag on, if I can. It's Andy Hillenberg in the fast track car ahead of us. Wait, so for the sponsor goals, because I got a flat in the 125, does that mean that I qualified bad because my starting spot was bad? Or does it actually go off my original qualifying position? Because if it goes off the 125, then that's a goal failed out of the first race here because of circumstances completely out of my control. And I can't even close the gap here. Oh, they all checked up a little bit. Okay, that'll help. I was gonna say, I've got some people behind me, so it's not like we're losing everybody, but still, it's a bit of a struggle here. Oh, it's so nice to not have the bubble. Beautiful Air Force paint. I'll tell you what, though, that was a really interesting 125 with Dave Marcus and me both getting flats at different points. I only rolled 0 to 2 events for the 125 because it was shorter.
Union Pacific 8,518 productions. Said I think you need to set up the 1, 2, 3, 4 gears change to go faster.
I'm not changing the setup. That's never been part of this. This career mode is default setups. 100% of the way. I'm not worried about it. Oh God, I thought I was clear. He didn't say clear to be fair, but he said we lost the spot. Although he didn't even get mad. I just doored the heck out of oh, who is that now? John Paul. That's right. I was thinking Jerry O'Neill, and I'm like, no, that was 53 last year. Oh, big checkup. John. Saw the checkup. You really gotta watch with it with the auto brake bubble off. You really gotta watch for checkups like that, so you don't run into people. Well, we're staying with this group, but we're not. I'm not able to really get anywhere. I need to just stay in line, I think. Also, Hillenberg's or Bobby Hillen's got the wrong car number icon behind me because I have the alternate stuff on, the what if stuff on. He's showing number 20. Oh, that's something else I know about the 91 pack is Jeff Bodine's number shows 97 when it shouldn't. I understand that's an issue too, but again, that's something I'll get fixed over the next day or two here. I'm kind of sad how many things have gone wrong this week. I've been trying to do so much in so little time, and I don't like to keep things from you guys when I think they're ready. And like I said, I tested all of them, and they seem to work fine. And then then when I released everything, I don't know, it still seemed fine. I recorded the 2006 video yesterday with custom paints and stuff going on, and I didn't have any issues. Today I'm having issues, so I don't know why that changed. But I think my guess is maybe that one of the CSV files got messed up for the memory offsets and stuff. Because, like I said, I didn't change that code any. But we'll see. And we are not... Like, the pack's all right there, so they're not going that much faster than us, but we just can't close that gap now. I think if I'd have started where I was supposed to, that we'd still be hanging into wherever, whatever group I was in. Instead, we're just slowly, one driver at a time, they're getting away from us here. This big run's not going to help because I don't want to pass him. I need somebody to stay with. I really do wonder if Jeff Bodine was offset, was not offset, was just had bad 500 and a bad July race. Because his season stats should be good to be nowhere near the back. It's really the only way he should be here is if he had two bad races at both of those. Although I have the 500 weighed more than the July race, so that should be the case. We did catch back up to Hillenberg. Ah, dang it, Bodine! He started to block me. I had to lift or I was going to smack the wall into the corner, and now we might just lose everybody. Except Tillin behind us. Come on, Bobby. Give us a good push here so we can catch back up into the one. We're going to lose it. See if we can latch on to Hillen or not. If not, we're going to lose the entire freaking draft. It's season 2! And we're going to start off too strong. Or not strong enough. I said it wrong. With too strong of AI. Alright, we got Hillen. Let's get back up there. Let's see if we can just stay with him and catch back up and then get a couple people behind me so I can feel a little more comfortable about it. Because they can just pull away. See, they just accelerate so much quicker than us out of the turns. I do have the option of turning the AI down, but I'm not going to. I'm essentially going to treat this season as maybe I'll adjust the percentages for like after the race for the tracks, but I'm not going to do it in the middle of a race.
Keep regrowing. Set cheap followers on screenwood.com.
Spam!
The space at Z and look old.
Cheap followers, guys. Ah, what am I doing? I'm having to readjust to having a wheel in this game again. He's gonna smoke me out of turn 2 probably. You got Mickey to. Oh, he's not even.
46 car is now in the lead.
Oh, Tim Richmond just took the lead. I was like, who's the 46? And then I was like, oh yeah, duh. No! Guys! Stop, Mickey. Don't leave me! Somebody blew up down there. That's Bill Venturini. Oh my God. Maybe we have it. Maybe we don't. We're gonna lose it out of turn 2. I think I'm definitely doing the. Oh no, I didn't lose it. We're gonna definitely do the 2 tire stop stuff. I want to try to get one of you behind me and one in front. You went up top. There you go. Come on, Mickey. Oh, I lost a lot of speed there in that shuffle. And you don't. You just accelerate. You accelerate like it's 1987. No restrictor plates. Temporarily. And then you slow down. This is a struggle. This is a fight.
Union Pacific 8,518 productions. Said Tim Richmond is taking a huge lead.
I mean, not really. There's 3 cars in that pack. Or 2, sorry. No, yeah, there's 3 of them. It's the numbers are offset, but there's 3 cars in that lead pack. I may have to turn down Tim Richmond a little bit stat-wise because it's based off his stats from his last full season, which was just a ridiculously good season for him. But also because it's not going to use his individual race results because I don't have those from that year. So like when we're running, it's using his season stats every race. So I may need to tone his down. Oh, I forgot to highlight my dad on the pylon. Is my dad even in the field? He should be. Oh, he's 19th. Are we going to make it to halfway on fuel? I haven't been paying attention to my fuel burn. I thought it was... I don't know. I guess we're okay. No, we're gonna be. I don't think we're gonna have enough to get to half. Oh yeah, there's always 2 stops to this. That's right. Okay. No, we're good then. Although we're approaching half enough that maybe the AI can, and that would suck for us. In later seasons, by the way, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna keep lowering the AI gap for super speedways as we get further into the future to try to make it accurate to the pack becoming a thing. At least as much as we can get them to do that sort of closeness. So we're burning like what, 0.6 or 7 a lap? Maybe we can make halfway, just barely. Although that's going to make me want to take 4 tires, which isn't great for our track position situation. Granted, we're so far back, I don't know that it matters, or that we really get much out of doing 2. We did pull away from Bobby Hillin, though. Oh, Davey Allison DNF'd. He also blew up. Didn't realize that. Because I don't have a way to detect the game's DNFs yet, so it won't. The tool will not announce the normal engine blowing that happens. We were 3.0 to 2.3 that lap. We're gonna be like just short then, I think. It'll be 2.3 down to 1.6, and 1.6 down to, why can't I math? 0.9. 0.9 down to 0.2. We can make it halfway, I guess. We're actually catching Hillenberg now, since he lost that pack. Assuming I could stay with Mickey. And I know I'm not share drafting, guys. That's just a rule, for those that forgot. That's a rule I have on myself for... Yeah, I'll fix it then, Cubbies. I don't have a way to fix it right now. I think that's because I was messing with the code to get the paints to work, because things got a little funky. But, yeah, I'll have to see about that after this. It wouldn't be a live stream if we didn't have a bunch of issues to fix after the stream. Oh, are you gonna pit? I'm not pitting yet. Nikki, I gotta go one more. Actually, we're about to get lapped, so technically I don't have to go one more, but I can go one more, so I'm going to go one more.
Dockerby's 2016 said no rush.
Although I don't have Hillenberg's draft, so maybe I shouldn't have gone one more.
Dockerby's 2016 said, what are the sponsor objectives again?
25th for finish. I think it was 30th for qualifying, which I don't think we get because the 125s killed us. I got a flat tire with like 3 laps to go, and then it finished under yellow when I pit. Or 5 laps to go. I don't know how many it was to go. I got a flat. The random events got me. Alright, well, luckily I had just a sniff of Hillenberg's draft, so that kind of helped. But we're going to pit right here. 4 tires and fuel, just because I don't think the 2 is going to gain us much track position, and I need the grip. But we'll gain some ground going in. Oh, I forgot how hard you have to brake in this game. Okay, we're good. Those suits look silly. I just slapped them together this morning. I didn't have time to make good ones. not to cheese anything, even though we are struggling. Mickey! Hey, Mickey, slow down.
Yakubi's 2016.
No, Mickey.
Set very 90s theme. Love it.
I don't know if the fade is. I mean, I think the basic color scheme is, but... Or do you mean the paint scheme, the car? Because the car I tried really hard to make nice and fit the time, so that was the goal there. But the crew, I did not spend much time on. Here comes Harry Gant, who I think is battling for the... I think he was in that front pack, the top 3. I don't know how long I could stay in his draft. That's I don't know why I asked. Harry, he's gone. He's gone. Bye. Bye, Harry.
Yakubi's 2016. Said paint yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. So I took the Gatorade lightning bolt in the old logo, and I connected it because it's got a gap where the text is, and then I slapped that really big on the side of the door and did some outlines and stuff. Oh, and there's Tim Richmond right ahead of him. Recognize that custom paint. Well, that means Ricky Rudd lost the lead draft in the pit cycle. Or did Rudd have a problem? I don't see him on the board. I know it's harder to find people without the numbers. And I know, and the times are offset by 1. I know that too. I didn't know. Oh yeah, Rudd's out. Rudd's behind us. Man, he was in the top 3. He led for a bit. Now he's DNF'd. Also, we're literally just cruising by ourselves now. Like, Mickey's right there ahead of us. If he keeps running high, we might catch him without draft, but I really think, man, looking at our speeds by ourselves here, if I got to start where we actually qualified, not where the 125 put us, I think we'd have been fine for sponsor goals. We'd have had a heck of a race. Instead, we're back here putzing around with nobody to latch on to. Also, my wheel still feels offset. Like, I have to be turned a little bit to the right to go straight. I mean, that's not inaccurate to most, or, you know, racing setups, but...
Yakubi's 2016. Sid Pop's top 20 pop.
Yeah, his ratings are working correctly this season, so he's doing as he should, which is that's about where I was hoping he'd end up. I might have to add variance back in. I didn't code variance into the new ratings on the drivers. I might have to actually code that in a little bit. Where? Okay, Jeff Bodine did not get far. Anybody know if Jeff Bodine DNF'd the 500 in 1991? Because that would make more sense. I'm worried that his rating's not working correctly, but everybody else seems to be where they should be. Like I said, I think I might need to turn Tim Richmond down a little bit because his stats were OP from the season that he last ran a full season of. Man, we're just staying even with Mickey. If we could get Mickey's draft and get up there with him, we might be able to close the gap on the next couple positions, but I mean, they are so far ahead though. Well, Moroso's up there. That's Moroso into 3. So we could probably get to Moroso if we can get to Mickey. I'm like just out of the range of his draft here.
Car 22 has blown a tire.
Uh-oh. Sterling Marlin blew a tire. Well, we're getting a yellow to catch up, but the leaders... Who else lapped? Okay, there's a handful lapped. Alright, I need to remember with the steering wheel and pedal setup to get off of the throttle before the start-finish line, otherwise it skips the replay. There's something about the way they coded wheel input that the skip replay timing is off for wheel input, whereas a controller you have to hit it like a second later, but the wheel, if you're just coming off it, you're stuck. You miss it.
Set in yellow. OBOI.
Alright, so I'm off the gas so we actually get the replay. Although the flats can just bring out a yellow, it might not even look exciting, especially if it happened on a straightaway. He's just going to get a flat and pull over. The car went whoop. Flat physics are so weird in this game. Alright, so we might as well pit, because we're last of the people lapped. So we'll get some tires and some security fuel, although we shouldn't need it with the yellow laps counting. We'll just do a normal stop. It's scheduled. Relax. Here, you know what? I'm gonna fix, while we're pitting, I'm gonna fix the pylon offset, because I know where that code is. I think I know where that code is. Where's... Okay. Maybe. I'll have it fixed for the next one.
2016. Seto Lausana
Car
N25 short.
exploded a tire.
Dockery's 2016. Sid Bubba wanted to get pile drive down.
We just had a tire. Oh god. Somebody up front blew a tire on the restart. It's the only thing that sucks about the flat tires. There isn't a good way to prevent them on the restarts. So, Marlin in the... Or no, not Marlin. Marlin's 22. Labonte's in the 94. Okay.
Dockery's 2016. Sid the Brit.
No, it's just the way that they're coded right now with the flats. If a yellow's out, it won't trigger it. But then once the yellow's back, it'll trigger it. So I want to change that so that the event just doesn't happen if the yellow's currently out.
Ty Duggan. Sid, that was weird. Dockery's 2016.
Yeah, it's just how it works right now.
Come back at this rate.
Hoosier is going to come back. That's what 92 is. I mean, we don't have a way to do it in the game. So there's no way to have some cars on one tire and some on a, like, even just visually. Man, Bobby, you could have not checked up so hard.
First three car is now in the lead.
Harry Gant got the lead off of Tim Richmond. With, I think are they 5 to go? No. Well, no, they said 5 to go. I think that should be 4 to go, though, for the leader. Dang it, Bobby! We could have had the freaking draft. Now instead I'm running right the heck where I was. I could let him go and follow him maybe, but I don't know if we have enough time to do all that. Although he won't even pass me down low. He's just going to push me. Go ahead, Bobby. Go ahead. I'll give you... I'm pulling away from you on the straightaway. That's not a good sign. The two Rob Moroso cars are not fast at Daytona.
Dockery's 2016. Said, wait, we got a retro CC/spotter. Sweet.
I have the NR2 voice in the mod tool. That's an option for everybody. You guys should have that too. But he only does a couple of specific call-outs. But lead change is one, tire issues another, or engine if you have that enabled, the quick retire one option or whatever. which I don't. I'm not going to run the quick retire option because I think it causes too much of a checkup and is not the kind of engine explosion I want. I want the regular blow up like the game does, but I haven't figured out how to do that. I don't know that I will, because I spent a lot of time digging into that one and to no luck. Bobby, can you run like down low or something? This is why you're back here. I'm back here because I had an untimely flat in the duels, and you know, this is 1991, so packs spread out, I guess, is the thing. Okay. All you gotta do is come down there. See those, like, 5-6 cars ahead of us? A lot of them are for position. If not all of them. You could have got some of those spots, and then you would have been glad. I ain't even bothering. We're not getting up there. I'm not working with Bobby. I'm passing him. We'll take our one last position here. God, I feel like I started career over. Unfortunate. Oof. Alright, let me close the mod tool out. I'm gonna fix the...
Changes were pretty scarce.
Yeah, I guarantee you there's at least 35 or 40 other drivers who wish they had seen the lead.
The 7 car never even got a scratch in this race.
Yeah, you never quite know what's going to happen in these NASCAR Winston Cup races. When you finish a race and your car still looks brand new, you've done one heck of a job as a driver.
The 7 car now has one less friend in the garage area.
Well, when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some feathers are bound to get ruffled. Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to racing with clear heads.
We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing on MRN, the voice of NASCAR.
I mean, these aren't really much for highlights anyway. Bobby Hillin gained 2 points of respect for us. Alright, so I know Tim Richmond's thing isn't working, that's fine, but Harry Gant wins from 7th spot. Harry Gant, Daytona 500 winner, 1991. That's pretty awesome. Tim Richmond in 2nd. Ernie Irvin 3rd. Mark Martin 4th. Bill Elliott. Dale Jarrett. Mikey Waltrip from 22nd to 7th. Hutch Strickland. Alan Kowicki with a top 10. Brett Bodine, last year's winner, if you guys remember, in our career, ends up 10th. Irv Orr with a surprising 11th place finish. What the heck? Where did Irv get speed? Kenny Schrader, Bobby Hamilton, Sterling Marlin, Dale Earnhardt, 15th. Did not have a good 500. Richard Petty, Terry Labonte. My dad got top 20, 18th spot. Rick Wilson, John Paul Jr., Morgan Shepherd outside the top 20, Jimmy Spencer, Rick Mast, Mike Chase, Chad Little, Phil Barkdahl, Rusty Wallace, Joe Ruttman, Greg Sachs. I know Greg's got the wrong icon there. He was in the Army car. Ted Musgrave, DW with a 31st. Derek Hope with a 32nd. Oof. Buddy Baker. Rob Morosa was way back with us, lapped. Jeff Bodine was slow all day for some reason. Dave Marcus, Mickey Gibbs, Hillenberg, myself, Bobby Hillin, and then our 3 DNFs were Ricky Rudd, after leading 11 laps, running up in the top 3, he blew up. Davey Allison started on the pole, he blew up, and Bill Venturini was pretty far back, but he blew up too. So, heartbreak for Rudd and Allison in our 500 here. So, I pleased none of my sponsors. So that's not great. Let me see if I can find this now. actually not sure why. Let me save state. And then we're going to go ahead and just quick save for safety's sake. Although it looks like, wait, actually I don't know if we lost sponsors or not. I know it's named incorrectly. I'll fix that off camera sometime. Did we lose sponsors? No. Okay, so excuse me. They gave us a reprieve for Daytona. Chassis 2.
Said yay Harry.
Alright, so chassis 2 is repaired. We should overhaul this one. I did save money for this. Haha, 157, but I also don't want to do a 2-race one. Because I don't want to spend that much money right away. Because we got 2 good ones we could use for a few races. There's no engine work going on. We'll come back to that. So this one got repaired. We're about to have one built. That overhaul isn't even worth it, really. We're about to have one built, so we'll do 4 races for this one as well. So we can save our money for building a new one. We could start a new power plant in the new year. I think that's worth it. It's quite a few races. I'm tempted to go the middle ground so we get a little sooner. I think I will. And then overhaul this one a bit. And I think I gotta go 4. I don't think we could wait 6. So those engines are a little bit used up. We also, I think, need to... Oh, no, we have a... Oh, we're getting engine efficiency in one race. I did not realize that. Maybe it would have been better to wait one more. But that's fine. All right, let me save state it. I just want to show you guys. So the code for the pylon, there's this position offset, which I set right here. And then I use it for everything from the position label to the name to the stats. It's used. So I'm not actually sure why the stats are offset, because that should be right. And I'm not changing them anywhere else outside of this function. Oh wait, I am down here. That's what it is. I didn't update that formula. Oh, where did it go? Hold on. Okay, this formula needs to be updated down here. It looks the same. Wait, or is it? No, it's not the same. I see the difference. It's literally this. Okay. So that's fixed. So I'll start the tool back up. we'll have it for the next race. So 91, this pack. All right, off to Richmond we go. We are gonna take. We want tire grip, and although this one's better with wear. You know, we're not going to use this one much till it's overhauled, so I might as well use it in weeks that I'm okay with it. I'm not super concerned about power, because it's a short track, so we'll take the lesser of the engines, and we only have one option for the body. So let me... What do we want to do here? No, I don't need to do any of that. Oh, I didn't re-roll paints. Ah, shoot. Oh, well. They're going to have the same paints they had at Daytona. That's fine. Let's do qualifying. Although I need to set up the AI for qualifying. Track not found because I didn't select the track. How about that? We also want to go Richmond 2 when that comes up.
Get ready. Here comes the time lap.
All right, here we go. Oops. No. That button. I forget what my wheel buttons are. It's not a controller. I don't know them all. Oh god, I forgot how hard you have to push the brakes in this game. Okay, that's gonna take some getting used to. Also, I might need to turn my degrees of. Oh my god, we're gonna plow some walls. Till I get used to this again, So I haven't run the wheel since the 90 season. Holy cow, it feels like I have no brakes. Shifting at Richmond, what year is it? There we go, okay. That was better for the brakes. I missed the corner, but that's okay. Was it that bad? Oh my god. Did I select the right track? Yeah, it's Richmond. Who's on the pole? I didn't even see. I guess we'll find out together.
MRN is in Richmond, Virginia to bring you another exciting NASCAR Winston Cup race from the Richmond International Raceway. Richmond offers a little something for everyone, doesn't it, Barney?
This is a fast track, even though it's less than a mile. Richmond's smooth surface gives the drivers plenty of room to maneuver and make clean passes, but you'll still see a fair share of
Jacoby's
bumping going on
2016.
out there.
Said 1991 apparently.
Apparently.
Jacoby's 2016. Said
It's
what
hard to
provisional?
believe, but he got his first Winston Cup start back in 1975
Yeah, I shouldn't have any.
at the age of 18. Since then, he's been in the top 10 in points more often than not, and he's still at the top of his game.
The 7 car has been reckless lately, and other
Why do you-
drivers are not happy with him.
Yeah, that's true. and maybe
Jacoby's
NASCAR needs to
2016.
Why does MRN think I have rivals? There's no rivals listed on the screen.
High Forger.
the best of him.
They're showing no rivals, and they're saying I'm reckless. Bunch of BS press going on here.
Radio check.
All right,
Check that.
we're
Looks good.
good for that. I
Sounds okay.
re-rolled so I don't see what's what. I do want to highlight my dad's name on the pylon, and the pylon should have the correct. Oh, it's everything's there, and it's offset correctly. Things are working. I'm happy.
The 28 car is now in the lead.
Okay. Oh, remember to brake a lot. Remember to brake a lot. Oh my god. Oh, they really parked it in turn one. That's a legit thing for short tracks starting at the back of the pack.
Said Tim Richmond in the NBC car AO.
If you've not run iRacing and started in the back of a pack at a short track, or you've not raced in real life and started at the back of a pack at a short track, the turn 1 pace is so damn slow. That is a legit thing. I know it seems like bad games with some of that. Yeah, I know. Tim Richmond's not in the NBC car. His icon's not replacing. That was... I think I messed up with some of the files on that. So that's not what that means. He has an appropriate paint for 91, just not the number icon.
Pylon only shows 42 on screen, but otherwise looks good.
Oh, that's actually not the pylon being wrong. That's my stream thing being wrong. Thank you. Now it's good. Okay. Also, I have no idea how many... oh! Jesus. How many
26.
events are randomized?
Said gotcha.
I randomized without looking at it, or re-rolled without looking at it, so I don't know how many random events, if any, we'll get. What are they? Man, they're bottlenecking into the turns. And it's killing my exit. There's somebody slow in front of this group that's holding them up. I see Bobby Hillen up there. He was slow at Daytona, so he might be part of the issue, but it looks like the guy in front of him. Is that Neil Bonnet? His rating should not be bad. That is Neil. Oh no. Falcon's gonna kill me if Neil's slow again. He shouldn't be. I'll have to look into that, because here he comes. He's hanging out on the high side going, oh, don't. We did. Okay. I'm not going to pit because the AI is not going to pit, so we'll stay out. Even though
You're
it is
now at
fun.
the point. You're in for
Oh, they all pit. Joke's on me. No, Davey. I want to Okay. I don't know if I lead one under the caution or... Actually, taking the green, I should be leading a lap. So we got bonus points. We also now are offset on pit stops. I didn't think the AI would all pit on lap 10 or 9 or 8 or whatever. Oh, Rusty!
the car is now in the lead.
What?
Said oh knows Neil again.
Rusty stuffed us in the freaking wall.
2016. Said not gonna pit oops.
I guess I'll pit now. Rusty put me in a wall, and that screwed me up, and then Bodine and Morgan Shepherd all got a piece of it. Morgan just keeps on trucking. Alright. Well, I'm going to pit now. That we got walloped and are just in the freaking road up here. Hot dang.
Car 24 has exploded a tire.
We're under yellow game. Mickey Gibbs blew a tire under yellow. That's not supposed to happen.
You're now in the top 10. You're now in the top 10. You're now in the top 10.
No!
You're now in the top
Don't
10.
do it!
You're now in the top 10. You're now in the top 10. You're now in the top 10.
No!
You're now in the top 10. You're now in the top 10. You're now in the top 10. You're now in the top 10.
Where is
You're
it?
now in the top 10. You're 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 now in the top 10.
Stop
You're now in
it!
the top 10. You're now in the top 10. You're now in the top 10. You're now in the top 10. You're now.
Gakabeast 2016. Said LOL tire DED under yellow.
I think I know why that's continually triggering. That should actually... No, it's not going to stop. It's going to play it a million times. Alright, well, we don't have our spotter guy anymore. And we found a new bug.
Gakabeast 2016. Said even your spotter can't believe you're in the top 10.
Oh, God. He didn't say anything when I took the lead. Well, no, I guess he did. He said you're now at the point. That's right. Alright, let's get by Mater and some of these guys back here. We do a whole lap fresher tires. As if that's a big deal. Did Neil Bonnet have a bad Richmond race in... Oh god, what year are Bonnet's stats, actually? That's a great question. I don't know what year I have his stats set from. Sorry, Barkdal. You're not supposed to be at a short track, sir, but because I didn't update the roster, you're at a short track. Oh, Alright, well, we're definitely faster than the back of the pack, which is a good sign.
Gakabeast 2016. Said IG Rick blew the tire now -1.
Rick blew the tire. Rick who? Rick Wilson? Oh, Rick Mast. I see what you're saying. He's a lap down. Rick Mast wasn't the one that blew it. It was Mickey Gibbs that blew the tire. Unless the tool's all messed up.
Gakabeast 2016.
No, Mickey's in the field.
Said Mats.
Yeah, I got you now.
Gakabeast 2016. Said Neil P25 Spring Richmond 1990.
Yeah, then he should be better than that. I don't know. He ran okay at Daytona. There was one driver that was off pace at Daytona, which was Bodine. Now there's one at Richmond that doesn't make sense, so we'll have to just keep an eye on it. I mean, I'd rather it be a random driver's off pace than what we had previously with the tool and everything. Was just like whoever was in Jarrett's slot, or no, was in Greg Biffle's slot was slow, or certain fantasy drivers. This at least mostly seems legit. Yeah, I think I need to turn the wheel degrees down for turning, because this is a lot of left for versus what I should be, or what I'm used to for iRacing, for like, oh, this is how much you want to turn the wheel at a track like this. Cranking way more wheel than I should be. We found a weird big gap though in the field speed. Oh god. Greg. I'm sorry, Greg. Stop trying to spin out. Leader's coming. I wonder if my thing's still saying you're now in the top 10. Handsome Harry starting off 91 like a freaking rocket. He won Daytona. He's running second to Davey here. Davey blew up at Daytona, so I mean, Harry Gant's going to be the points leader out of if nothing. Mark! What the hell, Mark? Everybody. Alright, don't be on anybody's freaking outside in turn 4 today. Holy cow. They're relentless. It's going to be tough to do as well with our pace difference here. Oh, Rudd. Did you guys see Rudd wiggle there? DW running well. Now he's running for his own team here. Outrunning his old teammate. Oh, God. Oh, Kenny, you followed Greg into 3. It's Kawicki in the Daytona paint still. Oh, somebody had a issue out of 4, though apparently not a tire issue, because there would have been a yellow for the tire. I thought about updating the pack, or not the pack, the mod tool, and adding like loss of control moments as an option as well, not just the tire failures for random events. I think they'd be more interesting than the tire failures. It'd be similar to how they work though, because like the tire failures, I have them lose grip and then I give them the flap. Whether they lose front grip or rear grip is dependent on which tire blows out, or which one is gonna blow out. Wow, I have the whole damn. I forgot they were mad. Oh my God, look at, oh shit. The whole damn Junior Johnson team of 2 cars is mad at me. We're one of the only teams with multiple cars in 1991, and they're both mad at me from one wreck. I didn't even know Marlon was in that one. Oh God. Alright, Mater. Well, I got Bodine biased cleanly at least. I didn't get stuffed again. Although I did pass Bodine cleanly back, so he should be at 58, not 60. We're going to get a debris caution for Morgan Shepherd here eventually with his hood. It's going to take a while though at Richmond because it's a higher speed the quicker that falls off sort of scenario. I'll tell you what, the pace difference from the front to the back of the pack is huge because we're lapping people that we passed earlier. And we're 34th, so like it's pretty accurate to 91. I didn't try a long races with the rating tests. I kind of did short. So I didn't. Maybe 0.5 AI gap is too high for more modern packs. That's Richard Petty that blew up. That's another spot for us. Not going to help us with the sponsor goal though, because we need to be top 25, which we're nowhere near that pace. But I think maybe I need to lessen the AI gap a little bit. Don't spin. Let's not do that. That said, though, up front they're pretty close together. What happened? Was that up front? Oh! I clipped debris. It was from Morgan, but I thought the leader's gap just completely changed too. I skipped the yellow! Or did the... This is the one thing that sucks about using a wheel in this game. I almost said commercial. I skipped the commercials, what I was what I was gonna say, which is not right. Yeah, that's one thing that sucks about the dang using a wheel, is that if you're on the throttle even the slightest bit when you hit the start-finish line, it skips the replay. Alright, so good news is a lot of people are on the same lap as us. The bad news is I didn't see anybody for position for a while, so they're faster. They're way faster than us. Oh, I wonder if is my audio... Hey, it's done yelling about me being in the top 10, so we can put that back on. Oh, somebody just hit somebody. No, air gun jam. Darn 1991 air guns. Wait, we actually gained positions in the pits, despite that. Must have been a log jam somewhere. Easy, 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 easy. I say making it 3 wide. Oh. Oh, there's people that stayed out and now they're pitting while we're gonna get gift positions by dumb AI. Okay. Oops. Again, I didn't know that yellow was coming out. That was another debris one though. That was Morgan's hood that time. Man, the order was all out of whack there from people staying out, but I think they pit that time. If they weren't, you know, the ones that were on pit road and the ones that stayed. Oh, we're gonna have Bowline to deal with soon. My dad's gonna go by first. Oh no, not out of 4, 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 not again. Can we stop doing that? Alright, up top 3 wide is bad out of 4 because AI is like, nope, my track. Go ahead. I don't want no trouble, Marlon. Well, we're back to 31st. If it wasn't for the second debris caution, we would have got some gift positions from dumb AI, which is whatever. I would have hit the make them pit button, but I figured they were just going to pit on their own at the halfway mark.
Car is now in the lead.
Earnhardt took the lead from Davey. Go ahead, Rod. Oh no, that's Strickland a pipe. I'm holding up. I'm the car on the road. Oh, Harry Gant lost so much track position with the yellows and pit stops. He's way back here. So much for his amazing start to the year, being a 2-weeker. Dang it. We are loose, and mostly in braking zones, but just in general. I say that as it like plows now into 3. Oh, who blew up now? Who's that? Oh, that's Morgan Shepherd. Morgan wrecked with us when I got stuffed in the wall. He caused 2 debris cautions, and now he blew up. What a freaking day. That's kind of crazy. You guys parked it. I just slammed Earnhardt. It's not even gonna. Oh my god! Why? He was racing back to the yellow, and the when the AI took over my car, they're like, "We're not getting lapped." Frick. Earnhardt pit then didn't? Or no? Okay, never mind. I thought I saw him on the pit thing. He's still leading. Usually, it doesn't do damage to players or AI once they take control, but whether that's whether that's accurate or not, I don't know. I don't think it does. Who's for position here? Okay, Greg Sachs won't. Jeez, we were 3 wide there. Ernie and Mark snuck under me.
The 28 car is now in the lead.
Davey got the lead back from Dale. We got 20 to go. A little bit less than, well, I guess 19 to go now. I'd just like to get out of the cluster of traffic so I could try to start attacking the track a little more. And stop worrying about the people flying by me. Although it looks like we're going to get just that now. Although I'm still not used to the gas brake on the wheel and pedals for this game again.
Has a tire going down.
Somebody's got a tire issue. I didn't hear who he said. We'll find out if I lift before the line. I remembered. That was Scott Gaylord. He hit the inside wall. Looked like a right front flat the way the car was leaning. You can't tell on the replays because they don't show the damage correctly on the dang replays, but it's leaning on the front. Alright, we are not pitting. Although I'm far enough back of the 1 lap down cars, it wouldn't really kill me to take tires. I guess. If we have another quick one, maybe I will. But I don't know if that puts me behind the other lap cars that are more than 1 down or not. I forget how this game lines them up. Well, you guys all checked up. That's position. Earnhardt got the lead back from Davey. They've been swapping it every restart here. We got by Mickey. That's another spot. Let's let Ernie and Kenny go by. Oh, not if I'm... No, don't miss turn 3, because then we're going to be top of 3 wide. Top 3 wide out of 4 is just bad news bears. At Richmond. You know, you said car down low after I pinched him. I was cutting to the bottom thinking I was clear because you didn't say anything. I went my dad. He's fallen to 18th. He was, I saw him in the top 15 earlier, but fell a little bit. Maybe he hit that last yellow for some reason. So I'm losing a spot now. Save my tires. How will you save your tires, crew chief? Gosh, we park it into 3. We're either drifting into the corners or we're plowing. There's no in between, I'm finding. Also, these guys have been like, you know, we've been just swapping these spots back and forth now a couple times. When I'm up top, I run like a full second slower than I do when I'm on the bottom, which is not good. We're battling. Oh god, it didn't turn into one. Turn! Car! I'm so much better at this game with the controller than I am with the friggin' wheel. I promise you that. This is atrocious. Or at least I'm doing terribly. It's just that I'm not used to applying this much freaking brake pressure. It's kind of too much. Oh, I forgot you guys parking to 3. Now Lake's mad. Here comes Earnhardt flying. God, you lost Davey. You left him in the dust. Alright, you're going to jump on the brakes big into 3. No, you're not this time. You actually ran it into 3. Why didn't you do that before? Then I wouldn't have run you over and you wouldn't be mad. Can we get Lake speed? His last lap, he ran up high. It actually turned in for me there. Oh, he ran into 3. Well, I couldn't get up there. Oh, he messed up 4, but nope. Oh, man. Phew. 32nd. Blah. Yeah, our sponsors are not going to stick with us long.
Well, it was definitely a busy day for the Pontiac pace car driver. I really don't know why we had so many. Just one of those races, I guess.
The 7 car would like to have finished a lot better, I'm sure.
I hate it for those guys, too. They were so positive about their
There's Mark
chances
puts in
to
the
win
wall.
this morning, but then they just had a bad race. It happens.
The 7 car didn't do anything to improve his standing with the other drivers out there.
I'm not sure how all this got started, but now that they have a little history on the track, it'll be something to watch in the weeks ahead.
Yeah, now I did piss everybody off.
For now, thanks for joining us. Next up is North Carolina.
Well, yep, okay. Well, they cooled off a little bit now the race is over. Earnhardt wins, leads 23 laps. Davey led 54 from the pole. Darrell Waltrip up to 3rd. Tim Richmond 4th. Ricky Rudd 5th from 20th. Rusty Wallace 6th. Marlin 7th from 29th. Making a charge. Ernie Irvin from 25th up to 9th. Harry Gant, he was fast early, faded on the pit cycle, and then fought back to 10th. Kenny Schrader, Mark Martin, Joe Rutman with the 13th spot. Jeff Bodine, Alan Kowicki, Bobby Hamilton, Mikey Walter, Brett Bodine, Dale Jarrett. My dad got the top 20, barely. Ted Musgrave, Strickland, Derek Cope, Rick Wilson, Terry Labonte, Jimmy Spencer, Chad Little, Dave Marcus, Rob Moroso, Bobby Hillen Jr., Lake Speed, us, Mickey Gibbs, Greg Sachs, Rick Mass, Neil Bonnet had an off race, Phil Barkdahl, Dave Mader, Scott Gaylord, H.B. Bailey. I didn't even see, we passed him early, but I didn't even remember seeing him or Mark Stahl for that matter. And then our DNFs were Morgan Shepherd after 2 debris yellows, he blew up, and earlier in the race, Richard Petty blew up. So that's the full rundown. I know you guys can see it on the pylon, but I still like to go through it. All right, well, now that our sponsors are going to hate us even more, I'll be lucky to have them. I'm not switching paints mid-race because I'd have to actually repaint it if we do lose them. No, nobody left yet. They're still giving me a chance. Our shop edition is now complete for the engine hoist, but...
Goblin 11C. Sid, can you add worse sponsors to the mod tool? So when you go from S1, S2 and the AI gets faster, you can easier meet expectations.
Well, the AI actually doesn't get faster anymore. With the new mod tool, you can control the AI pace. And I probably have them set a little too high for what we have. But can we add worse sponsors? No. I don't know how to change their... I know how to change their, like, ask for their goals, but I don't know how to change their expectations versus the prestige, which is what truly matters. And I'm not sure if that's a one-to-one thing or not, but yeah, I don't have a good answer for that. These are all out of our money range, aren't they? Yeah, I kind of thought so. Yeah, big time. Okay. I don't think we had any garage news yet. No. Next race. Although we could start building this if we wanted to. I don't want to spend the last of our money here. I'm not gonna. I don't want to spend all our money. So let me save it. I'm gonna go up to this one. Let me roll paint schemes because I actually am going to remember this time. Randomize and apply. Why is it saying not connected now to the game? Oh no, there it said connected. Okay, let's try that again. All right, should be good. Let's go to Rockingham. Let's see, what do we want to bring along? We want tire grip here. We want power here. We want the best we got. Actually, downforce and drafting we don't really... Well, downforce we need. Drafting we don't. So we'll take the lesser of the two options there. Oh, I can speed up loading screens, duh. Alright. Let's go up to qualifying. And let's actually set it via the tool. I'm going to go to Rockingham. And we're going to hit...
Get ready. Here comes the time
right,
lapse.
so they should have been applied. I know it doesn't seem like it, but yet they are. Alright, remember, hard brakes because this game, because it's used to controller inputs and you can't recalibrate your brakes. Oh, I do want to change my steering in my Logitech settings. I'm going to do that after we queue here. I don't like how much I have to turn the wheel for it to be the full game turn. Can we not be last? I don't think we're going to meet our sponsor goal no matter how good I do this lap if we were last the first lap. Then again, their times are pretty close together, so who knows? It's a lot better 3 and 4 than the first lap, but 1 and 2 was kind of meh. Oh, 26th. Our goal was 30th for Q, I think, I hope. Mark Martin on the pole. Let's let MRN take over here.
We're in Rockingham, North Carolina, home of the North Carolina Speedway. For today's race, the Subway 400. Drivers say
I mean, it's not, but all right.
can be one difficult track to master.
North Carolina is a fast track, considering it's only a mile long. The corners are tricky, though, and getting off them fast is the key to getting speed down the straightaways.
The 7 car has been pretty rough with the other drivers lately.
Quite honestly, I think his driving has gotten a little out of control.
It's 3 races in a row you've picked on me about this.
Fighting for position, but he's gone over the line as of late.
You didn't have anything to say about anyone else. Okay. I see where you stand. Alright. Let me calculate and apply these stats.
Radio check.
And
Check
then
that.
I'm not going to look at
Looks
how
good.
many events
Sounds
roll.
okay.
So that it's a surprise to everyone. Now these aren't working. Okay, they don't work with updating the paints, I bet. So I'm actually we're gonna restart the tool because the pylon's important to me. So I guess part of what I commented out code-wise for the live paints makes the pylon not work. But we already applied the live paints, so as long as I don't hit apply on that again, we're fine, and then it should work. So we're gonna do this one. We're at Rockingham 2. I'm not gonna look nor show you guys how many events because I don't want to know.
Okay, driver. Good luck today.
That, and highlight my dad's car, and then boom. And there's the pylon. Sweet. Okay. So some car numbers might not match up versus the paint schemes on the pylon, but that should be no big deal. And I'm gonna save state it. So they're applying. Yeah. Okay. We're good. Oops, that's not the right button. Oop, Jesus, started us in first gear. Should have been second.
Car is now in the lead.
Mark Martin from the pole to the lead would make sense. Oh, I gotta change my steering. Hold on. Logitech, hello, sir. Oops, not that one. This one. And we're gonna crank that way down to like 1. Sure. Okay. Close it out. Do a re. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Now it's gonna be more sensitive. It might take me a couple laps, but we'll deal with it. Oh god. So now the problem is now I'm trying to turn it more, and that's all we got. Oh no! Well, if you're gonna get put in the wall by somebody, it might as well be the king, right? Gosh, I did not brake enough for turn 1. I also don't need to be shifting here. So Eddie Bierschwell's in the 95, but it's gonna show the 23 icon because that's his default one. There's all stuff I'm gonna fix over the next couple days, hopefully. A lot of things to fix though. So my checklist is the number icons, the stuff that was working and broke, otherwise with the live paints, and I already fixed the pylon offset. Oh, for interval, which I don't have showing. That'll update next lap. Man, stupid wheel. I was pushing the gas down and enters the menu. I really hate that the wheel inputs do menu stuff. Or sorry, the gas and brake, I hate that that does menu stuff in this game. Right back there, Bobby. Yeah, other than getting used to the brake, I feel a lot better with the steering at this for this game. It just makes more sense to me. Especially because my wheel on screen now more closely matches what I'm actually physically doing. Like literally, this is my hand's in the same spot practically for that, for turning all the way.
27 has a tire going down.
27? Wait, that's...
The 28 car is now in the lead.
27's Hillen. He's right in front of us. Oh no. Okay, don't be on the throttle at the line. I thought he said 27. It was the 94. Or was it my dad? No! I knew I heard 7. No! Oh! Well, that was ridiculous and spectacular in all the wrong ways.
Is now in the lead.
Oof. What lap are we on? I'm pitting. Lap 9. I don't care. They're all pitting. Some of them are pitting. No, they're all pitting. So, the twin 125s, I got unlucky. Rockingham, my dad just got really unlucky. That was ugly. He got hit by Musgrave.
Said ouch.
That was crazy.
You're now in the top 20. You're now in the top 20.
Oh no!
You're now in the top 20.
I forgot.
You're now in the top 20. You're now in the top 20. You're now in the top 20. You're now in the top 20.
I have to fix that bug too. Where is this at?
You're now in the top.
Okay. Let's open this up. I'll have to just set a like single trigger check for that.
While we were pitting, those guys up front stayed out.
Oh, okay. And why does it say in out next to all their names? Wally Dallenbach in front of us.
Ty Thunder. Said AJ, I think you're now in the top 20.
I might be. I might have been. I'm not anymore. But now I muted it, so I don't have any warning on tires. I know why that's repeating. It's. I'll have it fixed then. It's just one of those things. Oh, Petty just. Did Petty just blow up again? Petty blew up again. Right behind us. What is this pack go? What are they stopping for? You guys are all bottlenecked. What are you bottlenecked from? Gosh, they're all parking it. Does somebody have a flat up here? What is going on? It's Bill Schmidt up top, and he's mad at us for I don't even know what reason. I think that's potentially a carryover from the previous season. Same with Tommy Ellis being nice or happy. Oh no, that's John Krebs up top, holding up the whole line. Debris from the 55, I bet, from T-boning my dad. Yeah, Ted Musgrave lost his hood. Hey, it actually showed it this time though. Like as far as the hood disappearing under the replay. A lot of times the replay damage just doesn't work or show anything. Alright, we're not pitting this time, we just pit. So yeah, we got lap cars already is the crazy thing. And there's that's Kawicki's car the very first time he actually got Hooters on the car. That's what it was. It was the white car. They just slapped red Hooters text on it. It was a fun, different paint to do. Very temporary paint for them. Alright, so we gained a bunch of track position we probably shouldn't have speed-wise from the lappers restarting up front and holding up traffic. However, they don't seem a ton faster than us, even a little bit that we aren't bottled in. I guess we'll find out over time here. I'm just afraid of passing Bill Schmidt up there. We're up in the friggin' top 15 here. Okay, get away from him, get away from him, get away from him, get away from him. Run, 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 run. I cleared him real quick. Who says you can't cleanly pass rivals in this game? Alright, now we're going to get ganged up on for a little bit. That's fine. Oh gosh, I missed 3 big time. I just tried to leave the bottom open, not the middle. Not everything. I left the whole track open. I mean, granted, that line at Rockingham worked in the late 90s, early 2000s. But not at this time and not in this game. There's no way we're going to settle into 16th. There's no freaking way.
in the top 20. You're
Nope.
now in the top 20.
Nope, that's really broke. I didn't think I'd have to check all scenarios on that, but I apparently did. It really shouldn't be, because it's supposed to be, it's your previous position, which is the last lap. If that one's greater than 20, and your current position is less than or equal to 20, that should trigger it.
Sit gaming.
Well, perhaps I need to, I said about adjusting the AI ratings between races for the next, for the future seasons and stuff, but I think I need to turn Rockingham up a little bit, because we should not be this fast. I mean, there's plenty of people still blowing us away, but I think the field spread's kind of the problem there.
Dockery's 2016. Sid Tim still leads.
Yeah. Yeah, Timmy's ratings are good. You know what's going to be really funny? There's a Tim Richmond in ARCA right now. Unrelated. Completely unrelated. But if he makes it into a pack in the future, by some means, then MRN's going to say his name because they have Tim Richmond's name recorded. So that'll be... Oh, God. Oh, God. I messed up. Okay, take it easy. Alright, top 25 is the goal. We got 2 more cars behind us for position. They have been catching me, though, the whole group. But maybe I could settle in here. If I don't screw up like I just did. Yeah, I was going to say, it'd be funny if, like, the only driver they announce is him of a newer pack, just because it happens to be an old recording of the same exact name. Master's flying. Well, we're pulling away from Chad Little now, behind us. Alright, we really want to get this top 25 for our sponsor, but it's also going to be really tough to do. Also, our associate wants us top 25 in, I forget if it was points or money. I think it was points, and that's not happening. My God, Chad, you were slow last lap. What happened? Yeah, I don't think we're going to hold our top 25 here. And we still got pit stops and a long way to go for that matter. Bobby Hillen, Jimmy Spencer, and Joe Rutman behind us now, and there's more cars behind them that look like they're also catching. Although that might be the front. Oh, I missed her one. Might be the leaders. I'm telling you guys, it is so much harder to be consistent with a wheel and pedals in this game when you're used to a wheel and pedals on newer sims, and you're used to a controller on this game. I cannot express enough how tough it is to get used to this when you've spent years doing it the opposite way. There goes Tim Richmond. Here comes Earnhardt and Davey coming up. Well, Davey first. Earnhardt got stuck up top behind Joe. And pretty close lead battle here between 3 of them. Oh, Davey parked it into 1. Dale's gonna get him out of 2. And I got Joe all over me here. I wonder if Joe's in the Chevy or the Oldsmobile right now. It looks like the Chevy. Yep. His paint doesn't really have any variance on it between the 2 versions, but oh, I breakdown of the... I was like, what was that a natural yellow even with the flats? But no, it was probably a flat. Yeah, I see them out of 4. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna lift at the line to get replays. Before the line. Bodine. Jeff Bodine. Got a flat. I'm not in the top 20 anymore. I could probably put sounds back on. Nope.
Top 20. You're now in the top 20. You're now in the top.
No, it just queued up that many. He's still going. It's not good. Oh, we just got lapped. Wait, why is Davey... Davey was lapped? He almost got his lap back. Why is Davey lapped? When did that happen? But then he should have been for position with me. And we're still 25th. I'm so confused. Unless maybe my pylon's messed up. Although it doesn't seem to be because he hit the line again. How the heck did Davey get lapped? We're giving up all sorts of positions. But I'll have fresh tires and I'll be able to stay out. Honestly, we could catch a yellow at the right time now. I should have made the AI pit there. I didn't hit the button for it. Alright. Thanks for showing me that summary of me pitting. Okay, so they do order you by how many laps down you are in this game, which I don't know if that's how they actually did the lap car line in 2003, but that's how this game does it. I always thought it was just like, if you're lapped, it's your physical position versus the leader. Oh, they're all going to pit now? That's dumb. Yeah, we're halfway. All right, I'm gonna do, just to keep it even, I'm gonna drive through the pits and do at least a 2-tire stop. I gave up track position for 4, like just then under yellow, so that's why I'm thinking of doing just 2 here. But I'm gonna let them cycle first, and then I'll come in and I'll get 2. I think that's the fairest way to do it because I wouldn't be this far back track position wise if I stayed out. But we just gotta yell. Well, now they'll all pit. I guess I'll just pit with them then. Call it close enough. Bobby Hamilton with a... that was a rear flat, maybe? I'm not even sure. That was like a 4-wheel slide. It was like you got a rear and a front. I think it was the left rear, though. Alright. Let's pit again. Because everybody's going to pit. We'll make it even. One, so we know we can make it. There's a couple staying out, but they might have been ones that were already in. We did... our track position completely changed because of that yellow, though. Because some people were pitted and getting lapped. Yeah, you can see all the pit box colors are messed up. So I think that's what part of the code got screwed up in the live paints is the RGB stuff. The red, green, blue colors for the suits and everything. At least my pit box looks cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Cool. I like to, with the safety bubble checkups thing, the automatic lifting or braking or whatever you want to call it for this game, not being on anymore. I like to stagger at a line on the restarts in case there's a quick checkup or something dumb. I won't, if they do lift, oh god, if they do lift on the early start, I'll try to keep position unless I don't care and I'm trying to gain it, but, yeah, otherwise I'm gonna stagger just to not run them over. Alright, we're nowhere near our 25th goal, spot goal here. I don't think we're gonna have the pace to necessarily charge and get it, but we do have a lot of laps to work with, so maybe. I'm getting used to the brake pedal again, though, which is a good thing. Going to Richmond when you're not used to the brake pedal was, like, really bad for us, but it's alright. Oh. I thought I gave plenty of room there. Maybe he was trying to go 3 wide in the middle. Bold move, Quickie. Okay. He swerved left at us. After I got next to him, he went forward. Oh, somebody blew up on the apron there. That's Eddie Bierschweil. Was that for position? Yeah, that was for position. So we're 30th. Now we were 31st. I still can't believe my dad's the first car to have, like, a crash DNF from the new tire failures. That was wild. I wonder if the part of code that I change, or the value on the cars that I change for the tire failures to make them lose control temporarily, I wonder if that actually is what made him more susceptible to flying and, like, through the air like he did when he got hit. It shouldn't. But it is, I am affecting the tire grip via a setup change, so maybe it could have a side effect to the physics in a weird way. Yeah, we're never gonna get to the top 25 again without circumstance. I mean, I think I'm faster than Moroso and Hillen, or I was earlier in the race, so should be able to slowly pick them off. But I don't know about anybody else. But I'm wheeling and dealing there. Sorry, I'm like focusing. I'm curious if you guys have any other thoughts or ideas for potential features for the tool now that we've kind of settled in. I mean, I have bugs to fix. We know that. But I'm just curious if you guys have anything in mind that, besides the stuff we already know is not happening, like changing models anytime soon or maybe even ever, but that's another one. Like, even if that gets figured out, I'll help make tools to make that easier, but I don't think I'm gonna be directly working on figuring that out. Wait, this is for a position behind me, is it not? Yeah, it is. Bobby, or no, not Hillen. That was Hillen last year. It's Rick Wilson this year. Dang it. Oh, wait, are people pitting? We just gained some spots. Oh, we have another stop, don't we? Yeah, I guess the pit window's open. Well, I'm not pitting early because
Car inside.
who knows when a yellow can come out.
Clear. 20 now. 20 laps to go.
Bobbled. Harry Gant coming up to... Wait. Oh, he's on the end of the lead lap. He just unlapped himself because I think he was one of those that pit under green. So Harry's fighting for his lap back the hard way. That's kind of fun that stuff like that's happening with this pack.
Car inside.
And then Earnhardt's leading back there. Here he comes.
Clear.
God, his icon being red by accident because of the current issues with the tool is kind of funny. Because it's more intimidating to see a red icon in this game because you think it's a rival. So it makes him intimidating in a different manner for all the wrong reasons. Here's the back of the pack. Yeah, I think the AI gap's too high for the settings, but if I lower that, that means I'm gonna have to slow down everybody and kind of play with it to find the right balance again for us to run where we're supposed to. And I don't know exactly where that is. I could mess with that stuff during the week though, off camera, I guess. So we gotta get by Bill Schmidt again. Oh, he's gonna hit us. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Oh, gosh. Davey, go get your lap back. Alright, we got back by Rick Wilson for a spot. Though I think that's only going to be temporary. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We are catching. Here's Moroso. There were only like 3-4 people that pit early. Actually, I say pit early. We shouldn't have to pit again. We should be good to go. I wonder how they got so offset then. Wait, did Tim Richmond just get by Earnhardt for the lead? Yeah, he did.
All clear, buddy.
Tim Richmond versus Dale Earnhardt at Rockingham. Got by him in the lap traffic, and Earnhardt's choosing to be behind Moroso into one. That's a bad choice, Dale. Get down low, buddy.
The right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
Come down here. Throw a block on me. There you go. I know how to manipulate the AI a little bit. Well, we'll see if he runs Richmond down, or we'll find out, I guess, as it goes on. Slow down too much there. I started to slow down too late, and then I slowed down extra to compensate, and it was too much. Oh, Rick. Wow, he smoked us that corner.
On your marks, buddy.
Holy cow, where's he going? He hit the NOS. Tech that car.
Daniel Donahue said you should make NASCAR Thunder 1999 mod in NASCAR Thunder 2004.
Daniel, I got two pieces of news for you. One, good news. It's already being worked on. Not by me, but by someone else. Two, we're making from 1990 to 2025, eventually. I personally am doing them in order. I did 1990s pack. I did 1991's pack. I'm gonna do 1992's next, and we're gonna continue through history. But 99's being worked on by Pickled Mink right now, one of our community members. We have 2003, 4, 5's in progress, 6, 7, and then 2021, 2024, and 2025 are all done already. And like I said, the rest are being worked on over time. So it'll be done, that 99 specifically, sooner than later, but they'll all be done at some point. And if you're a painter, come join us. I mean, if you're not a painter, come join the Discord. Either which way is good. But if you're a painter, definitely come join us, because we could use more painters all the time. Get these packs done a lot quicker.
Daniel Donahue said, I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Yes, sir. Well, I got by Wilson, but not for long. He's going to go right the heck back by us here. He got stuck behind Mike Chase for a corner. If we could have got to the bottom, I might have been able to get him in one. Well, we did get to the bottom, but they didn't slow down as much as I was hoping. We never even got by Moroso, though. I thought we were faster than him. And Bobby Hillen, for that matter. They both are running better than I thought they would. And I missed turn 3 big time there. Jeez. Swing and a miss.
Just 5 to go. Going inside. Still there. Clear on both sides. Got one down left. Clear. You're making me nervous. Get in here for some gas.
Alright, we're nearing the end of this one. Is Chad for position? No, okay, we're good. We're gonna beat Jeff Bodine again. Well, actually, no, I didn't beat him at Daytona. He ran bad, but I didn't beat him. But he got a flat in this race at the wrong time, which made him probably pit an extra time and lose another lap and everything else.
Got one down left.
We're gonna end up 29th on this one. Well, better than the last couple races, but still not quite our sponsor goal of 25th. Tim Richmond won. Yes, I know his icon's messed up if you're just joining us.
We sure saw a lot of yellow flags.
Well, it kept the field close, which I'm sure made it extra.
Oh yeah, Petty put us in the wall in the beginning.
The 7 car didn't have much of a race.
He stayed in the fight all race long. Things just never quite went his way.
Until next time, everybody, this is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall saying thank you for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race.
What are these highlights, EA? Oh, there was me out of shape anyway in the one, but... Oh, that's when not Tommy Ellis. That's when Bill Schmidt doored the crap out of us out of 2. These camera angles are terrible, though, for seeing anything worthwhile. Alright, well, everybody's calming down, which is good. So top 30 was not the qualifying goal, because we didn't get a bonus for that. Oh my god, the sponsors are going to hate us, and we're making no money. So Tim Richmond wins from 7th, leads most laps. Dale Earnhardt and him swapped the lead a few times. Ricky Rudd led for a while. Bill Elliott, Mark Martin led for a bit from the pole. Darrell Waltrip from 21st to 6th. Ernie Irvin, Rusty Wallace, Sterling Marlin, Morgan Shepherd rounds out the top 10, which is good for him because he had a bad Richmond race between wrecking and debris yellows and blowing up. Kawicki 11th, fell out of the top 10. Hutch Strickland, Dale Jarrett, Terry Labonte, all charged from further back in the field. Brett Bodine, Harry Gant faded. Although, no, he got trapped a lap down. He actually had a back for a brief period. But, I don't know, he must have pit off sequence or had something happen that we didn't see. Same with Davey Allison. Him and Harry both were up front, and I guess Ken Schrader maybe even too. And they got lapped and weren't able to recover from being lapped. Mikey Waltrip's also there in top 20. Rick Mast, Joe Ruttman, Ted Musgrave, who T-boned my dad early in the race when my dad had a flat. Bobby Helen, Jimmy Spencer, Dave Marcus, Rob Moroso, Rick Wilson, myself in 29th, Wally Dallenbach behind us, Jeff Bodine, Chad Little, Derek Cope, Mike Chase, Jimmy Means, Bill Schmidt, who hates us for some reason, John Krebs, Tommy Ellis, H.B. Bailey, Dorsey Schroeder, I guess is the right way to say that. Eddie Bierschwell blew up, and Richard Petty blew up, and my dad got a flat and flipped and crashed and got destroyed. So it was quite an exciting race for all sorts of reasons. And let's go see how mad our sponsors are. I don't have a great feeling about it. I feel like I'm going to be painting a car for next week. Survey says I gained prestige? See, this is what I'm saying. I don't understand. I gained prestige, but they're not happy, and I didn't meet the goals. So how did I gain prestige? Oh, happiness 46. Yeah, no, I think Gatorade's going to leave us real soon. Mac Tools is 54. Oh, it's average start in 30th. Okay, well, we helped our average slightly. Unfortunately, that freaking Daytona 125 killed us. Otherwise, we'd probably be fine with that. And John Deere wants us top 25 in points. Like, these are just not realistic goals, but I don't have any shop additions going right now because we can't afford anything for probably a while. Overhauling still. Overhauling. Okay. I could start. I still don't know. Yeah. I guess I'm trying to save my pennies here for the shop upgrades. Alright, so since that's the last race of the stream, well, first let me do a save state, and let me do an actual save. And I know the save file name's wrong here, but I'll probably fix all that during the week if I remember. If not, no big deal. It's just got a generic name. So just to recap our first stream, Harry Gant wins the Daytona 500, Dale Earnhardt wins at Richmond, and Tim Richmond wins at Rockingham. Our standings early in the season, Tim Richmond leading with 525 points. Did Earnhardt have a bad Daytona 500 apparently? Because he's got a lot lower money, which usually means that. So Earnhardt's second in points, Bill Elliott, Ernie Irvin, and Mark Martin are top 5 at the moment. So Tim Richmond's off to an early lead, but Jarrett's in the top 10, barely. Yeah, so Tim Richmond's off to a big jump early on. He didn't have a bad race out of the 3. So I'm probably going to knock his ratings down before the next stream because I was worried they were a bit high because I don't have individual race results to go for from him, and the last season I had to go for Tim Richmond was an extremely good season where he won a bunch of races. So there isn't really a good way to do that yet. Oh, you know what I didn't check that I like checking? The weekly move of the race winner. Oh, there were the rookies aren't working. Oh, snap. Well, that's not good. Maybe I'll fix that for next time. And I'll make a note. In fact, let's see. Rookies 491 question mark. Paints, okay. So Daytona, they gave the move of the race to Hut Strickland. Richmond, they gave it to Harry Gant, which is ironic because Harry Gant won Daytona and then he didn't at Richmond. And then Hut Strickland got it at Rockingham. Again, they gave it to Hut Strickland twice. And we could use that little bit of bonus money. But all right, that's gonna do it for tonight's stream. I should have a lot of the issues we had fixed for next week, but that's stuff I gotta get working on. I'll try to have the fixes out within the next 2 days. I don't know that I'm gonna get time to get to it tomorrow, so I'm gonna say probably Monday night. Sometime I'll have the fix out. So those that are in Discord, you'll know about it when it happens. Anybody who's not part of the Discord, just re-download the mod tool on Tuesday, I guess, and it should be good. If not, or you could join the Discord and hang out and understand when stuff goes live and that I don't do a video for because it's just a small fix. But either way, gonna work on that stuff for you guys and for myself because it doesn't work for anybody. But I appreciate you guys tuning in and those that are watching back.